Bonjour tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien. This is Deep from French with Deep. Today we have a very interesting topic. Okay, in day-to-day general conversations in the French language, as well as while taking a French proficiency exam such as TEF Canada, so it is highly desirable and also recommended to pronounce the numbers. So suppose for example there is a number 65. So we cannot say we shouldn't say it as 65. It should be 65. And the second thing regarding telephone numbers. So telephone numbers are generally paired into three numbers and they are spoken in the French language. So let us take an example to illustrate this thing. Suppose we have a simple number. Suppose we have 624, that is 624. So 600 is 100. So 600 is 100, 600 is 600, and 624, so it will become 624. 624. Okay, so that you can easily form this thing in French. So we have today's video. I'll be starting just from the basic, from the counting 1 to 100, and then we will do certain examples so that to check your knowledge. So we'll start with the counting. First of all, 1 to 10. So 1, we don't call it as 1 in French, it is un or une. So un is for masculine and une is for feminine. Deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, Then we have number 10, which is these. So it is highly recommended to go this thing by heart, because in the preceding numbers we'll be using this same counting again and again. So now we will continue with the number 11 to 20. So this is again unique. I'll explain at the ending of this how to learn this. So 11, ons, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and finally 20 is 20. Now as you can see that from 11 to 16 is unique. It means you will have to learn it by heart. And the second thing, from 17 to 19 is 10 plus 7, 17, 17. 18 is 10 plus 8, 18, 18. 10 plus 9, 19, this 9. So it becomes really easy if you have a good hold on the starting numbers. Still, exception exist. Now, it will help you a lot, especially in case of 21, because in case of 21 we speak as 20 plus 1, 20 plus 2 and so on until 29. So 21 is va, a, keep this thing in mind that a is and. So we speak 21, 31, 41 as 20 and 1. 20 and 1, 30 and 1, 40 and 1. So starting from 21 once again, va, a, va, a, vadu, vadu, vatrua, vatrua. So for 24 we have vakatra, vakatra, vasank, vasank, vasis, vasis, vaset, vaset, vavit, vavit, vanaf, vanaf, tront, tront. Okay, before continuing, I want to say that at the end of this video, although this video is gonna be lengthy, but still I'm having something special for you, especially related to French and the exam as well. So let us continue. So again from 31 to 39 we'll be following the same scenario, same trend, that is 30 plus 1, 32, 30 plus 2, 30 plus 3 and so on. So as we have already done, 30 is 30. So 31, 31, 31, 32, 32, 33, 33, 34, 34, 35, 35, 36, 36, 37, 37, 38, 38, 39, 39. So 14 French is 40, 40. Now we have 41, 41 et 1, 41 et 1, 42, 42, 43, 43, 44, 44, 45, 45, quarante six, quarante six, quarante sept, quarante sept, quarante huit, quarante huit, quarante neuf, quarante neuf. Finally, we have 50. So 50 is cinquante, cinquante. Okay, now let us apply our knowledge. So let us take a number using 1 to 50. So for 50 we can take, let us say 515. So 500 is 5 is cinq, 100 is cent, cinq cent. 15, if you remember, we did quinze. So it becomes cinq cent quinze. Cinq cent quinze. Let us take one more example. So we have 133. So 100 we need not to say un cent, it's simply cent. So 30 is trente, 3 is trois. So it becomes 133. 133, 133. Okay, now we'll move to 51 to 60. So similarly, we'll be forming from 51 to 59 and finally we'll be learning 60. So 51, as we have already done, 50 is cinquante. So 51 will be cinquante and is a cinquante et un. Cinquante et un. 52, 52, 53, 53, 54, 54, 55, 55, 56, 56, 57, 57, 58, 58, 59, 59. Finally, we have 60. So 60 in French is soixante. Soixante. So next, for 61. So 60, as we have already done, it is soixante. So in a similar way for 61 until 69 we'll be following the same trend, 60 plus 1, 60 plus 2 and so on. So 61, soixante, and as I've already told that whenever it is 61, 41, 71 we'll be saying and 60 and 1. So similarly 61 is 60 and 1. So it is soixante et un. So here a in French is and. So we have soixante et un, soixante-deux, soixante-deux, soixante-trois, soixante-trois, soixante-quatre, soixante-quatre, soixante-cinq, soixante-cinq, soixante-six, soixante-six, soixante-sept, soixante-sept, soixante-huit, soixante-huit, soixante-neuf, soixante-neuf. Finally, we have 70. So 70 in French is 60 and 10. So it is soixante-dix. Soixante-dix. Now, from the counting from the number 71 to 79, be extra cautious because we won't be saying it as 70 plus 1. We'll be saying it as 60 plus 11. So I'll explain. Suppose we have 71. So 71 equal to 60 plus 11. So 60 we have already done it as soixante. And for the 11, if you remember, we did ons. So it becomes soixante et onze. Soixante et onze. 72. Soixante-douze. Soixante-douze. Soixante-treize. Soixante-treize. Soixante-quatorze. Soixante-quatorze. Soixante-quinze. Soixante-quinze. Soixante-seize. Soixante-seize. Soixante-dix-sept. Soixante-dix-sept. Soixante-dix-huit. Soixante-dix-huit. Soixante-dix-neuf. Soixante-dix-neuf. Now we have 80. So keep this thing in mind. Again, this is a challenge. Not very difficult, but it checks your knowledge. So in French, 80 is 4 into 20. So we will first of all say 4 and then we will say 20. So 4 in French is 4 and 20, if you remember, it is 20. So 80 becomes 80. 80. Now for 81, again we will be using 4, 20 and 1, but the main difference being that we generally don't use and here. So we suppress a, so it becomes, so 81 is 4. So for 81 it becomes 4, 20 and 1, 81. 81. And for 82 it is 4, 20 and 2. So it is 82. 82. 83. 83. quatre, vingt, quatre. Quatre, vingt, quatre. Quatre, vingt, cinq. Quatre, vingt, cinq. Quatre, vingt, six. Quatre, vingt, six. Quatre, vingt, sept. Quatre, vingt, sept. Quatre, vingt, huit. Quatre, vingt, huit. Quatre, vingt, neuf. Quatre, vingt, neuf. Now we have 9. So for 90 we have 4, 20 and 10. So 4 is 4, 20, 10. 4, 20, 10. Next we have 91. So for 91, again be extra cautious. We'll be doing something similar to 71, where we said 60 plus 11. So 91 is 80 and 11. So we have 80 and 11. For 8, if you remember, we said 4, 20 and then we have 11. 4, 20 and 11. So 4 into 20, 80. 80 plus 11 is 91. Again, not very difficult. With practice, you will gain confidence and will be able to use it fluently. So let us start with the 91. We have 4, 20 and 11. So 4 is 4, 20 ons. 91, 4, 20 ons. 4, 20, 12. 4, 20, 12. 4, 20, 13. 4, 20, 13. 4, 20, 40. 4, 20, 40. 4, 20, 15. 4, 20, 15. 4, 20, 16. 4, 20, 16. 4, 20, 17. 4, 20, 17. 4, 20, 18. 4, 20, 18. 4, 20, 19. So for the 99 we have 4, 20, 19. Finally we have 100. So 100 is song. Song. Now let us move to, let us say 200. So 200 is 2 and 100. So it is 200. 300 300. 400 400. 400. 500 500. 500 500. Finally for 1000 we have meal. Again, similar to 100, we didn't use or un, so we need not to use here also. So 1000 will be simply meal, not a meal. But you need to use, suppose it is 5000, so it should be 5 meal. 5 meal. Okay, now let us start the practice session. So before starting this practice session, make sure that you have a good hold. You can repeat, rewind this video and prepare notes, revise, and then go for the practice test. So now we'll be starting with the practice. So I have some numbers for you. So I'll give you some time to think and then you can check your answer. So the first one on the screen is 530. Okay, it would be 500 and then 30. So 5 is sunk, 100 is song and 30 is tront. So it becomes sunk song tront. Sunk song tront. Next I have 677. So always keep this thing in mind while forming 70 and 90 that it takes 11, 12, 13 afterwards. What does I mean by this? So it means that 600 and for 77 we'll be using 60 and 17. So 600 is 600. For 77 we have 60. So 60 is 60. For 17 we have 17. So it becomes 677. 677. Next we have 854. So 800 is 8 and 100 and for 54 we have 50 and 4. So 8 is with 154. With 154. 162. So 162 we have 100, that is 100, then we have 60 and then we have 2. So it becomes 162. 162. Next we have a very, I must not say it as a difficult, but it will be checking your overall knowledge. So 999. So 900 and then 99. So 99, be cautious about 70 line and 90 line. So 90 would be 80 plus 10 and then 9. So it will become first of all 900. So it is simple. 900. Then we have 99. So it would be 199. So 999 will be 999. 999. And my intention is never to make you feel that it's difficult so that you lose interest in the language, but still to have a knowledge you should have a complete knowledge. And in the exam you can only answer confidently. And suppose you are in French speaking country like in a Quebec or France, so it requires this much knowledge. Next I have one more for you, 1666. So it would be 1600, then 60 and then 6. So 1000, if you remember, it is 1000. 1666. 1666. Now finally, last but not the least, we'll be pronouncing my number. So you can feel free to contact me on WhatsApp for any doubt. So we'll be having my number on the screen. So first of all, it is Canadian number, so it would be 001. So it is 00. Next we have 639. So 6 is 600 and then 3 and then 9. So we have 639. 639. Next we have 318. So it is 318. 318. Finally we have 0001. So it is 000. Okay, I'm going to speak my number, pronounce my number in a single go. Let's see how does it look like. 00. 600, 39, 300, this with 000. I hope that you have learned something from this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share French